Just wait for it. Lovely. Hey guys, what's up? This is CarbonDuck, and today welcome back to another video, another vlog to be exact. And today, it's been a long time since I've done one of these, once again, and I want to get this off my mind, and I wanted to get it out of the way because I know I'm not going to be able to move on unless I get it out there. And what I'm talking about is, a lot of the stuff that's been happening this year. A lot of the stress that I've been thinking about, a lot of the just stuff that I really shouldn't even have in my mind to begin with, because I already knew the answer to them. Like, one day I'll just simply think, why is so-and-so, or why am I so-and-so like this? And then the next day I'll have the answer. I'm like, what the fuck was that? And I'll just have, like, weird, psychedelic, mind-numbing, I don't even know. It's early right now. I wanted to get this out of the way, and I really just, you guys need to know. You guys deserve to know. And I know before the comments start rolling out, before anyone starts throwing me a pity party, which I do not want a fucking pity party in the comment section. I don't want it. I'm not angry about it, but I don't want it personally. Mainly because, overall, I just don't want you guys putting any sorry or sad comments for anything. You guys aren't even remotely responsible for all this crazy shit that's been going on. I've been even thinking about. For one, I am perfectly healthy. I'm good. I haven't having any, thoughts of jumping out the window yet, or, putting the headphones down or dropping the mic or anything like that. I personally I've been thinking about a lot of things, and this has been dating back to, like I said, in the over 20,000 subscriber video, which I did, I would say 5 months ago, at best I can estimate, but this has been going back. This goes back all the way to 2018 of last year. Sad this is, but this isn't really like any tragic event or anything like that. Although there are things that, that have been on my mind recently. And let me clarify right now, before I even talk about these things, is that even though I had all these things in my just overall going on, well, let's just get to it. So, pretty much this whole entire year, I've been simply just feeling this sense of unmotivation towards recording, laziness. These are just human things, I know. But unmotivation to record Minecraft, unmotivation to just do anything, because I feel like a lot of the videos I've been wanting to do recently have been slipping out of my grasp. Even the videos I don't want to do sometimes, but I take a chance to try them. And I know a lot of people are gonna be like, record what you want to do and such like that. Just listen first, all right? See, even this video is hard to do. I've had like multiple takes of this already. You can already fucking tell. But simply put it, I've tried my best to keep up with everything. I didn't want to stop doing YouTube. I didn't want to like take breaks. All the times I've taken breaks off of YouTube, I just didn't want to. It's kind of addiction. It's kind of scary actually, but no, I just didn't want to take breaks because I felt like, it's being inconsistent, and many people expect videos on certain days, and you don't really. Oh, that was sick. Many people expect you to do videos, or expect you to upload videos, and you don't really do it. So I understand that I've been very inconsistent lately. I understand I've been fucking lazy and being the stupidest YouTuber on the planet and looking tired as shit when it comes to doing a vlog video, or vlog overall. But yeah, I don't even know if they're even called vlogs anymore nowadays. I think people would even consider me as old, even despite how I look. But after all this stress and such of, well, specifically, now I'm going to go into detail. Not specific detail, but detail enough to the point where you get the drift of everything. So, this year was supposed to be the year where, hey, New Year's resolution, let's break the shell of the old me and turn into the new beautiful butterfly meh. That was, that's the idea of a whole New Year's resolution thing. And I don't really take it, like, super seriously, but I at least want to, like, you know, try to, like, improve some things and such, but that did not go the way at all how I intended to plan things. So, pretty much, regarding the things that did stress me out, one, we had, at the time, IRL, had our, garage broken into. That was one thing. It wasn't a really big deal. I was like, oh, shit. So what's for dinner? No, that's not what I said. If I did, I would have been in the ground by now. But, no, but that happened, and that kind of, like, pretty much set the tone of how this year was going to go, because it did end up, like, so far this year, I would even go as far as to say that it's been probably the most depressing year, even though there's been a lot of great things this year. There's been a lot of fucking sad things this year, and I'm pretty sure you guys can even name a few right off the bat. But I could just think of a few right now. But a lot of things that just haven't been clicking with me per se. And I've been trying to just record videos. I've been struggling with it. And back to what I was saying about, like, you know, things that have just been on my mind recently. Not only that, I'm gonna speed through this because I don't want to go all day with this, you know, crap. Because you guys want to get to the end, the result of this, the conclusion of what the hell I'm gonna do with the channel in the future and such like that. The future of the channel per se. But not only that, one of the biggest things that fucked me up this year, and I mentioned this vaguely in the 20,000 subscriber video. It didn't affect me immediately, but it started to just eat away at me, thinking that, you know, maybe I was in the wrong, maybe if I acted like this, things would have been different. But then I realized at the end of that point, I was throwing away part of myself that really should have stayed from the get-go, and I really shouldn't have, you know, doubted myself when it came to this, even if whatever anyone thought, because I was afraid of being delusional to everyone, or maybe I was just out of touch with reality and such. But no, the things that they were doing were overall wrong. So, this wasn't a major point, but this, well, it kind of is. Well, anyways, so, there was a point where, short story short, my friend and my other friend did something pretty fucking illegal. They didn't kill anyone, but it was pretty illegal to the point where they could have gone to jail. And I, for one, you know, was just like, what the fuck? Why would you do something like this? And for those you know. But till this day, you know, it doesn't matter if they hold any guilt to it. I'm pretty sure they don't. But if they do, whatever the case may be. But pretty much, I already know they fucking don't. I already know they don't. But, you know, it's back on subject. Jesus. Okay. Jeez, I almost killed myself with my own wire. But, the fuck is that? Some snake? Oh, it's my cord still. Okay, so overall, they I don't even know if I can say this shit, but I don't even want to just advocate it overall, relay the message. But pretty much, they did something under the sorts of they did something of the sorts where sending so and so a pic to someone not of age. The reason why I'm even going even the depth with this is because I just want you guys to let you know. I just want to let you guys know. Jesus. Oh, God. The reason why I'm even going in depth with this is because I just want to let you guys know what, you know, at least now, it doesn't seem like I'm making this shit up. Like, oh, Carbon's just being lazy. You know, he's having another mental breakdown, quote unquote. No. But this ate away at me. I know. I'll explain how this did real quick, because it has nothing to do with me. But at the same time, they sent something to a friend of mine who really wasn't supposed to be involved, but then at the same time, you know, she was a friend. She shouldn't even have to deal with this shit. But it happened. Pretty much, it was terrible, and I just cut ties with them. That's it. I just couldn't, like, you know, like, these aren't just, like, you know, regular friends that I just met on, like, online or anything like that, or just, like, met at, like, on the street. These are friends I've known since, like, or at least one of them I've known for, like, a very long time, and one of them I was like, you know, we've been friends for, like, a couple of years, and now how that, like, just took a toll on me was just simply, like, I was dumbfounded, because, you know, while it just didn't mean anything to them, and while I shouldn't be, like, affected by it or at all, I'm affected by it because, simply put it, because I thought better of you guys. I really did. Like, you know, you guys were like, they were like the funniest people I hung out with, and I simply just, you know, found joy in just, you know, hanging out with them and such. And there were like so many good memories we've had and such, and I really did, you know, cherish the two of them. But, you know, I had to cut ties because that's not what I'm all about, and I wasn't okay with that. And the reason why I even cut ties with them to begin with, even though, you know, probably wondering, well, did they apologize for it? It doesn't matter. The point is that they even tried to justify it, which made it even more fucked up. So, that's in the past. Although, as of recent, I did try to, like, not to the person who did it, but, first off, they did it as a joke, too. I don't know. I don't really know about that one. That one's just the stupid part. And these are people that know stuff that I don't, but at the same time, I'm apparently stupid. That was the justification part behind things. But we then move on to a lot of the stuff that happened after, which made me start to think, you know, what if I'm like them? What if, like, just shit that I thought I wouldn't even bother to even consider even giving a dime of a thought to, or a penny at all. Like, I just then went down like this hole of just sadness for a while. Depression even, I wouldn't even say, because then after that, college just started getting harder. I flunked one of my classes, and, you know, that took a, you know, strain on me. But now those are just 3 examples of what the hell just has been going on. Now, you ask anyone, no, you know, they'll vouch for me on this. But this has been a thing that's been going on for a long time, and I'd like for it to finally just stop. And I feel like this video is a good way to go about it. Probably not. Probably it's, I don't know. For a long time, I felt just like, you know, after that, I just felt like I wasn't funny anymore. This summer, I thought, you know, I was gonna like heal through all these things. I was just gonna like get my sanity back and all this, and I don't know. And then for a while, I just like stopped. Like, everything just didn't make sense anymore. Things didn't click. I couldn't record videos properly. And for a while, even now, it feels like now, like, things are a stranger to me. Things aren't making sense and all that, and I felt like I was just the one that was in the wrong, which was crazy because I wasn't, because I didn't do anything stupid like that. I don't know. There's a lot of stupid shit I care about. You can tell, but you know, at one point, sometime this week, I was just like, overall, I was just like, fuck it. I literally just said I'm tired of actually just being sad and depressed. And I'm not really depressed in the sense where, like, you know, people think depression has, like, mental health issues and stuff like that. I'm not like that. I've just been torn up about these things, and the things that I really should have let go of a long time ago. I mean, it's been affecting me. It's been affecting how I act, how I talk, and just simply just doing videos. The one thing that gave me the joy and gave joy to others and all that, if I want to be all poetic. But yeah, so again, I'm sorry, and I'm sorry for what I'm about to say, but I do not want you guys to feel sorry for me. I have been putting my head down a lot recently like this, and I think it's time I pick it up instead of being like a kid that's in trouble. For the record, I'm sorry. But even though after all of this, even if this seems like a lot to some, seems like it can be, it probably is, it's probably not to you guys, but even through all this, I should have still had the balls and fucking logic to realize that, you know, that I still had something. I still had you guys, I still had just, you know, I could have made videos for myself still. I could have just done things from the get-go how I've always been doing things. I could have just simply just gone about it how I've always done and wanted to, instead of being scared of being A, B, or C. And I know I fucked up on some of these videos. I know a lot of these videos, the videos haven't been on point. I haven't been out there on the top of their game, but even me. But I would like to fix that. I would like to personally fucking change my attitude and change my shit entirely. And you know, I've been speaking to a lot of my colleagues, a lot of my friends, if you will, and I would even go as far as say right now I'm glitched the fuck out. Like, that's the best way I can describe it. In, you know, I'm gonna. But to conclude this though, I'm gonna work on this. I'm gonna get back on point with videos. I'm gonna get back on just doing what I can. I mean, I'm not gonna promise it yet, because if I know damn well I'm not one for keeping promises I can't even keep to begin with. But I will try to do it. And if I do slap back into this whole mess again, I'm not making another video like this, first off. But I'm not, because this year, even though this year felt like shit, even if there are other things I didn't even mention that just made it worse, even if it felt like the world turned on me, which is over dramatic, but even after all this, you know, there are many people out there who are watching, or even that aren't watching at all, who've had it tough, who've had it way worse than either many people that I know, either me or a friend or anyone, just many people that have had it worse. And I think that's the one thing that will forever stick. And that's the one thing I need to remember. So I just need to now man up, suck it up, and shut the hell up. That's really it. That's what I gotta do, and just enjoy my. Even if it's not the best right now, I'm gonna even do better than that, and then try to reach that 50k sub goal finally, instead of taking like 3 years to get to it, or maybe even if it's visible up there, if I could even see it, maybe just 1 mil. But until then, I'm gonna end it here. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this. Again, thank you guys so much for watching. Terry Bogard is not Ken with a hat, you fucking idiots. I look forward to Terry Bogard being in Smash, because that's still like one of the most exciting things for me. If there would be an ever excuse to why Carbon hasn't been here, all there, and such, I've been playing Capcom vs SNK 2. I'm so sorry. But anyways, we'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye! Final thoughts I wanted to say before I end this video is that I understand this is also sort of a complete repeat of the over 20,000 subscriber video. I know a lot of people are going to point that out, and I even especially remember that. But I just wanted to get this out there because simply it's just been on my mind, and knowing, you guys know that I like to share a lot of my thoughts with you. So with that said though, no more thoughts, no more other thoughts, nothing of the other sort. But I think it's time, obviously, again, we're gonna get back to work, we're gonna do the vids, we're gonna have fun, I'm gonna play games, and I don't know, we'll see from there. I think the one thing I just need to realize is that overall, at the end of this, I shouldn't have thrown myself away or anything like that. And after all this, I guess the best thing I could say, or to answer, like, Carbon, how come you didn't take breaks or more breaks or anything like that? Honestly, as much as I took the advantage, made the announcement that I'd make breaks, I was just afraid to stop. That I would let a lot of people down, for those who had higher expectations of me. And it's not a bad thing to have that, and I don't really blame anyone for having that. But we're gonna get back to work, we're gonna do some shit, like I said, and yeah. So with that being said, again, I'll see you guys in the next episode. Oh, and also about the whole thing, if anyone heard about it on Twitter, or checks Twitter, or is on my Discord, links in the description down below, about my wisdom tooth ordeal. Apparently that was moved back, so yeah, they delayed agony and pain, so that's fun. Anyways, we'll see you guys in the next episode. Laters. Alright, peace. Bye. How do I... Stop button!